So by show of hands, how many people in this group are mothers? Peace, Oakland. 4 years ago, Carroll Fife was the face of defiance in Oakland politics. An activist in a black hoodie, bullhorn in hand, leading homeless mothers into a vacant home to take it over, telling America that housing is a human right. She was bold, she was loud, she was ready to burn down the house if it meant doing something better for the people that she claimed to serve. The national media gushed over her. Mother Jones painted her as a radical truth teller that Oakland needed, a fighter who wouldn't take no for an answer. Now, fast forward to today. Those same Oakland families that she once championed are living in public housing riddled with mold, sewage leak, and broken elevators. They've been begging her for help. But what's her response? It's not my job. I sent some emails. I passed an ordinance that she won't enforce. She sent some emails. This isn't the fiery organizer willing to stare down riot police. It's an apathetic politician shrugging from behind a desk while her constituents wade through raw sewage. Even the original moms for housing have turned on her. The very women who stood behind her in that Magnolia Street house now call her a sellout, a snake. Back then, she told the world she didn't believe the system could be changed from the inside. Maybe she was right, because once she got on the inside, the only thing she changed was her tone. So tonight, we'll show you exactly how Carroll Fife went from mom for housing champion to the face of hypocrisy and betrayal in West Oakland. So first, I want to just give everyone, if you haven't seen the last episode, just a very brief clip, that video I was just showing of exactly what these mothers are going through at City Towers in West Oakland. These towers were built in the late 1960s, finished in the early 1970s, and have been public housing for years. So by show of hands, how many people in this group are mothers? Wow.
So when I first moved in here, my kids was probably like 4.
So much for moms for housing. I cut this video up so every one of these stories was about a mother and what they were dealing with their child. You see that child on the little scooter in the lower right hand corner? Remember, we want housing fit for the shelter of human beings. That's what Fife claims he was fighting for.
For 5 months, and they was crawling on the balcony, and next thing you know, a liquid substance came down. And when I happened to get a whiff of the smell, it was
hell no.
Yes. These pipes is messed up. Like, it's just the pipes is eroded. They horrible. Our bricks, the bricks is they have cracks in it. So every time it rains, the rain pushes the wind pushes the rain through the bricks, and it damaged everything in our house.
Who came to fix my tub with all that brown water, and this thing so bad, like I threw up.
I put my daughter in the bathtub. Like, I'm going to wash her up. I go to look at the water to wash her up, and the whole water is gray and like moldy. It's like moldy. It's like little particles and everything in it. So I take some of the water to school. Me and my teacher are looking through it through a microscope, and he's like, "Ew, where did you get this from, the gutter?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm lying. It's just so embarrassing that my teacher looked at this and was like, ew, what the fuck is this? This looks like it came from the gutter." No, this came from my daughter's bathtub.
They don't do nothing but bandage up stuff. The buildings need to be condemned, literally. It's inhumane, literally. I asked about the elevators and the wiring. They said they can't even do the elevators and the wiring. I know that's a lie. I worked at the 100-year-old building in downtown Oakland, and they got brand new elevators. So you mean to tell me a 100-year-old building could get brand new elevators and wiring, but this can't, and it's only 60? Get out of here. It makes sense. Come on now. No. It's unacceptable.
Show y'all the papers that my doctor gave me, saying that I have to move out because it's messing with my health. It's starting to mess with my health. Oh no, Miss Moore, because your breathing is getting worse. Because then this mushroom, that's the mold, he said. And my kids been here since they were little, so it's messing with their health too.
The elevator don't work. I'm pregnant, and this is
messing with the children.
Grocery shopping or not, I gotta come up the stairs.
And I just had a baby.
You see this square right here? It was a literal hole in the stairs.
Look at this raw sewage. You could smell it when it was in there. Raw sewage leaking on the floor. Just take a look at that. We want shelter for human beings. Remember, this is what Carroll Fife she was claiming for. She claimed she was fighting for. Okay, so I want to bring up a few more things now as we go through the story. I'm going to tell you the story of just how Carroll Fife came to be when she got elected in 2020. And I want to start with an interview that I thought was very, very interesting. Give you some insight on just the rhetoric and just how different Fife was when she was running for office. And then I want you to compare it to an interview that just happened yesterday, I believe, if not the day before yesterday. I think it was yesterday, and how she's talking then. And I want you to pay careful attention. Pay careful attention.
Response of the local political leadership in Oakland. After all, Oakland is famous as the birthplace of the Black Panther Party. It was the place where Jerry Brown was mayor for a while. How have the political leaders responded to this crisis and to the protests in particular of Moms for Housing?
It's actually been mixed, right? We have city council members who've actually been at press conferences standing with the moms, and we are very grateful for their support and their leadership in thinking of creative ways that they can impact the housing crisis. But we also have city council members who have been silent. And you mentioned the Black Panthers, and unfortunately it's our African American leadership that's been silent on this issue. We have had support from other community organizations like the local NAACP, and at the press conference that was recently held in Oakland regarding a Senate bill that's supposed to develop additional housing, we heard on the podium that day, hadn't heard before, that several assembly members and several senators also support Moms for Housing. But what we're asking them, including our Congresswoman, our governor, is to do more than just say that you support Moms for Housing. Make that tangible. Create some kind of answer a phone call, answer an email, and really show up. So there's like a tangible way to show that you are concerned about the housing crisis, not just words.
And answer a phone call, answer an email. Now, remember in the video yesterday, they said that they could not get an email or a phone call back from Carroll Fife. And we're going to hear about that in just a second. So we're going to move on to our next video. We're building a case here. I need you to follow this like it's a Netflix series. We're not going to have you here too long. We're going to get you out here as soon as you can on this beautiful Friday. And if you're seeing this on another day, then watch it at your leisure. But let's build our case here. Here is the interview that happened yesterday.
Here we go. Calling Carroll Fife, folks.
Now, you know who set that up. She ain't picking up no phone for no Zinni. They used to laugh at Zinni and mock him.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. Hello?
Councilmember Fife, Zinni Abraham, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm blessed to be talking with you, and thank you so very much. Do you have a moment? There is a matter I want to get your view on. Out of respect, we're live, so if you're not comfortable going live, I understand. But I've got Brenda Grisham here with the West Oakland Towers resident,
Mr. Davis,
Tenham Davis.
That is so wild. I was just on my Outlook.
Yes, ma'am.
Email.
Yes, ma'am.
Pulling up all of the emails that I've sent to the city attorney.
Yes, ma'am.
Oakland Housing Authority.
Yes, ma'am.
HUD. And the neighborhood law board about this very site over the last 3 years.
Wow, see, Brenda, she's a great lady.
You see how Davis laughed at her? She sent some emails.
I've reached out and about this issue. So yes, it's interesting, which is part of why I passed that legislation last year about the elevator ordinance.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Hey, so go ahead. I'm sorry.
We're going to get into that elevator ordinance. She passed a legislation about an elevator ordinance, but was that legislation followed? Let's find out in a few minutes. Let her cook, though.
Unfortunate. I don't know you personally, Zenny. I think we've talked a couple times.
Yes, ma'am.
In real life.
Yes, ma'am.
Over my last 30 years here.
Yes, ma'am.
And
although I will remind you, the first time we talked, we had a wonderful conversation.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. I just wish. I wish would have been able to.
This
talk
is about
before,
moms living in sewage. What does this dude do?
Me, but I respect you.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna. Councilman, the way I work is, if you had said I'm not comfortable with it, I wasn't even going to push it. Okay, I'm not like that.
know.
You know,
I
I'm not
understand.
like that. So no, I have a lot of respect for you. Just so and you know, I'm gonna choke it because I have a big mouth. So,
Okay,
yeah,
I got you.
yeah. So Brenda, she's really been helpful, and it looks like there's a meeting of the minds here.
Denny, Denny, if you text me your email address, I'll send you all of the correspondence that I've been trying to push on the city and even private attorneys to show you that this is something I've been trying to get pushed up for a while. What I was told is that it is out of the jurisdiction, because before Barbara Parker left, I brought it up to her and I asked her to assign attorneys to the issue because, you know, this is horrendous. I was there after a fire took place. I did the walkthrough with the fire department. Gosh, was that 2 years ago? And it was pushing.
Wow.
And then I talked to HUD, and what I was told is they have a new property manager that's working to address these issues.
Look at my man shaking his head.
But the previous property manager I tried to hold accountable, I was told that
She
it is
just tried to
out of
hold
the
everybody
jurisdiction of the city
accountable.
of Oakland, and
How
that the
is she trying to hold
residents
them
need a
accountable?
private attorney because it's not managed by Oakland Housing Authority. There's a tangential relationship, but it's not, you know, direct oversight.
Yes.
And it is completely HUD, and with the, you know, the
My man is
challenges
shaking his
that
head
we're
no
having
the
right
whole
now,
time.
it's making the fight even harder.
Wow. Hey,
So,
Jennifer,
but anyway,
let him
I know you
talk.
probably have questions. So, but
oh, actually,
so, yeah,
they do, because I was going to invite you if
we
you
have
wanted to have
questions.
a camera to come on. If you wanted to, you know, up to you. I could just throw you a link.
I have 9 minutes before I have a fight about Head Start.
Oh.
I have a 3:15 meeting with Head Start.
Well, let me know how I can help you on that later. But yeah, Brenda and Tandem, I have some questions and comments you want to make.
Oh, I wanted to know when the elevator ordinance was passed last year.
I believe it was October, but I can look into that.
It wasn't October. She doesn't know when her own ordinance was passed.
It was late. It was in the winter.
Yeah. Tam, you were shaking your head no about something, but I didn't want to break it out of respect for the council members. So
it seems that everything that she said was false, to my knowledge. You know, and I've been doing this 20 years advocating.
I apologize. I didn't hear the beginning of the sentence. Could you repeat yourself?
He was saying, I'll step in because I think he thinks, I guess, that he disagrees with your presentation. And so
No,
Tatum, Tatum, can you explain what was false about it? Because that's it's kind of like
this is
don't choke me, brother.
It's no. It's a Section 8 project-based property, private owner, project-based with a HUD contract, and Kahi, who is our housing authority. Kahi is our housing authority, which
I think Tandem's
property
connection's bad.
It's made up of.
His name is Tanem Davis, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay.
He's a resident. Yes, ma'am.
Hold on, she don't know his name.
Kahi is made up of.
She's claiming that she picked up emails from him.
Yeah, that's what he's trying to say. What happens is he's got a, you know how you have one of those delays. That's what he's.
All I presented was what I was told. I don't know the details about all of those other things.
Right. Hey, Tanem, that's a good point.
She's been emailing her. Now she's claiming she doesn't even know who the guy is. Come on,
Tanem, she's saying the council member is saying that all she's presented is what she knows. You know, she's not the controller. You know, she's not pulling the. You're not pulling the strings, right? So, yeah. So that's what she's saying.
I'm just trying to get support and answers and results.
Right.
Well, actually, when I tried to talk to her, regarding the property and other things that's going on, I got the 30-minute Zoom conference. I got pushed to Tanya Love. Then I got pushed to Breonna Brown. When I called Breonna Brown on her shortcomings, I was pushed down to someone else. But again, like I keep saying, I got flushed down the toilet.
Well, Tanem, you got her right here.
I can't hear that.
He said he got flipped, but here's the thing. I'll mitigate this. Tanem, you got the council member right here.
Why are you trying to mitigate this?
So you can't say
Zenny's a bootlicker.
She's flushing you down the toilet because she's right here. She's spending time to listen to you. Okay.
Yeah, but she only answered the phone because you called her.
Shame on you, Zenny. What are you doing, pal?
Because I text her, I called her and I texted her.
No, she didn't know it was my number. Brenda, she didn't know it was my number. No, this is Brenda. This is the first time she and I have talked since.
And that's not what I'm saying. Because I called her and she sent me the voicemail and I text her and she knows my number. And I said, please help these people.
She doesn't. She says, but what I'm saying is you have valuable time. Hold on a second.
Not that much.
No, I'm saying the three of
See how she's talking?
Brenda and Tanner, you have valuable time with her to move to a yes place so you all can work together rather than saying, hey, I tried to do X, Y, and Z. Take that time to do that right now. Set a time, set a meeting.
She only has 6 minutes, so when can we, she only has 6 minutes, and when can we get longer than 30 minutes?
Okay, fine, but my point is,
well, he's asking her. He's asking her.
Yeah, all I'm saying
Zenny, shut the
set a
fuck
time
up.
With the councilman. Yeah,
that's what I just said.
That's what he's trying to do.
I apologize. I'll shut up.
Yeah, shut up.
Sorry. Okay, Tanner, go ahead. Sorry.
So again, I asked you only have 5 minutes left. So when is it that we can sit down for longer than a 30-minute Zoom conversation?
So what I'm going to tell you is how, because I have 100 crises, I have a scheduler. I don't keep my schedule. I have very competent people that are smarter than me who do work for my office. Tanya Love has been in politics for years, way before me. So I want to be clear, like she worked for the state government, she's worked for county government, she's worked for healthcare systems. So I just want to be clear that if you're meeting with Tanya, or
tell her she owes me dinner, by the way, Carol.
She's at BART now, so I'll tell her that.
Okay.
But I want to be clear about her level of competence. So when I'm not available, Tanya is me. So let's be clear about the role of a chief of staff. Secondly, Deborah Israel keeps my calendar because I will triple book myself and end up really pissing people off. So if you want to schedule time with me, then email Deborah and she will set something up.
Talk to my scheduler. I've had enough of this bullshit. Fife should be ashamed of herself. She should be ashamed of herself. So I got some more videos to show you. Let's check this out. Right? I got some more videos to show you. Now I want you to look at an exchange between the original Moms for Housing and Carroll Fife. I need you to look at this exchange, and we're going to start to see. I want you to ask yourself, what happened? Where did things go wrong?
So as a District 3 person who lives in your district, Carroll Fife, as one of the original co-founders of the Moms for Housing that went to jail, as the reason why you're sitting on this platform right now,
I will definitely move to the side and talk to the clerk. We have speakers. This is obstructing democracy. It's not personal. It's not personal.
She's obstructing democracy. Look how she talks. Look at her tone.
Please continue.
Look at her tone.
I just gave you time. You're more concerned about venting. I gave you everything. 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 Everything.
You gave me nothing but heartache and trauma, ma'am. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you thought you did anything for this city. You haven't done anything. My name is Misty Cross, the original co-founder of the Moms for Housing. How you got this platform on being the district rep for District 3. I am here to start talking about building futures and how the 211 process and a lot of these programs that we spoke to you directly about are failed systems. That's the reason why I'm here. Me and my child had to sit on the 6th floor in this housing building across. And I'm going to look directly at you because we sat down with you when you started this Moms for Housing movement. You understand? We came up with this so women with children and other parents that did not have an outlet can be able to have a resource. We wanted to become a navigation system. You sit up there and you've housed women in the house on Magnolia Street that you are trying to evict out of the house.
Whoa.
So this is the reason why I'm saying things. This is why I'm here. It's because we have to have a place where we can come and hold people accountable, which is our District 3 rep, which is you, Carroll Fife, someone who is not listening.
Thank you for your time. Your time is done. Next speaker, please. Please let the people speak. And you never slept at Magnolia House. Let's stop, please. Let's stop, please. Let the... Many moms went to jail. Please let the public speaker speak.
Wow.
So that we
Carroll
can
Fife
continue
used to
this meeting.
stuff all the time.
You don't respect your community. You've stolen from your community. Please stop. Please stop. Let the public speaker speak.
Did you just say she
I
stole
taught
from
you everything you know. Please stop.
Wow.
Please stop. Your voice is more important than everybody else's. This is too much. The lies need to stop. The disrespect to the public needs to stop. This is disrespectful.
Through the chair,
you want money. You want money.
Wow. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh, I got another one. Here we go.
Hi, my name is Demi and I'm 9 years old. And my mom is Misty Cross and Carol lied and was not true about helping these mothers and their kids who really was a part of Moms for Housing. Me and my sisters thought that they were going to stay in the house that my mom went to jail for. I never knew a human snake can shed its skin in my face. Before you stole the mom's story, and now you tried to evict the woman who you put in the house. Now you trying to kick her out and her kids. This has to stop now. Make it right.
It is really sad that my kids had to sit on the side of you and they know that this is a game. No one lied about anything. Everything I've said on record and to you has been the truth. And we have receipts of everything. My children are living proof of everything that you said. They said in the meetings. And it's just really sad that instead of you doing the job and really providing and providing affordable housing, you sit up here and make this a personal thing. And this is not a personal issue. This is about serving the people and that we're out here doing the work that you refuse to do. So that's what this is about.
Stop exploiting people, serve the people, create housing. Start with, why are these people homeless? Solutions. How do you sleep knowing that you're putting these people in unpredictable situations?
You paying who rent? What rent? Where is your receipt? And please stop saying that. Stories are real. And you took advantage of it.
Once again, I want you to judge for yourself. You heard from the people saying that Carroll Fife has not returned to her phone calls, pushes them to the side. Tanya Love as well ignores them. And then she refers them back to the same people who ignored them before and says, I don't really have any time for you. Refer to my scheduler. She is a city councilwoman in Oakland, California, not the freaking president. Refer to my scheduler, my ass. I got one more thing to share with you, just to bring it back to how they were talking when Carroll Fife was elected. Remember, Carroll Fife is in the House. Now she wants to burn it down. Look at District 3. Looks like it's been burnt down to me. So after orchestrating occupation with homeless moms and inspiring a nationwide movement, there has never been another Moms for Housing. What movement? You've never seen that replicated because it didn't work. You've never seen it replicated because it fell apart, and you've never seen it replicated because going to take over a house by squatting on it when someone else owns it and they just bought it a few months ago is not an actual organizing tactic that anyone wants to repeat. But they used it really slick-like. They really was able to use that in order to gain prominence. So let's take a closer look. Oh, my bad. Hold on. At this article. And there's one part in particular that I want to draw to your attention. Go read it yourself, but here's the part I want to draw to your attention about the hypocrisy. Look at this, a whole puff piece. Self-determination programs are part of who we are, and the purpose is to make sure that our community has what it needs to thrive. She had great rhetoric, great talk. When it comes time to actually help, please talk to my scheduler. Talk to my scheduler. Your time is up at the podium. I'm doing it because it's just trash how some Black elected officials in particular, who are the status quo gatekeepers of white power, are engaging us. I gotta find a fuller quote because this is, wow. That is literally what she's doing. Here it is. Fife had initially laughed when people encouraged her to run for McElhaney's seat, yet the apparent snub from the council was the tipping point. I'm doing it because this is trash how some of our Black elected officials in particular, who are the status quo gatekeepers of white power, Carroll Fife, all you do is talk to white people. I'm sorry. She tells me they all ignored us. They all ignored us. What happened to you, Fife? Or would you ever really hear with us in the first place? Because when we track your money, it comes from a lot of really rich white billionaires. Who gave your nonprofit that $4 million in 2020, and why have you not filed your 990 paperwork yet? Why do you and your husband run multiple nonprofits with the exact same mission statement, both based out of Monroe, Louisiana? What really went on, and why did you really get AstroTurf into power? Because since you've taken over, District 3 since 2020 has been in a free fall. I've lived here since 2012. It didn't look like this. We didn't have graffiti covering every inch of this city. We didn't have RVs everywhere. Everywhere. Guess where all of the RVs are coming in Whack-A-Mole? District 3 and Deep East Oakland. San Francisco, they're coming here. San Jose, they're coming here. People are crying out to Carroll Fife for help, living in inhumane living conditions. They want housing fit, shelter fit for human beings. And Carroll Fife says, talk to my scheduler. So, peace, Oakland. Till next time, Gotham, Oakland, please like, comment, and subscribe. Don't take no crap from these elected officials. Call out the hypocrisy. Call out the sellouts. And go outside. Pet a goat. Come to Bottoms Up Community Garden if you need some food. We do real things in the real world, too. But yeah, I love y'all. Peace.
Yo, I swear it's only up from here. Yo, I swear it's only up from here. Yo, I swear it's only up from here. Yo, I swear it's only up from here.